in the days of old me. Right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the spotlight falls on Devin Witherspoon. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Seahawks and the Colts, and it's coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scotch, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play, but a couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Richardson throwing to start out. He takes a hop, and the ball comes out. And the Seahawks pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, this one's certainly off to an exciting start, partner. Hopefully this is the type of energy we're going to see the whole way today.
Defensive coaches, Kate, love to say, steal a possession, find a way to steal a possession. Well, they stole it on the very first play, and now put their offense in the driver's seat.
So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
You really do love these moments as a quarterback, bouncing on that field, energized by what your defense just did, giving you a gift at the turnover and some really optimal field position. Wouldn't it be rude, Kate, of them not to accept that gift and put an early lead up to really crush their opponent's spirit?
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10. Well, Brock, they're dealing with injury right now, as we can all see, but you wouldn't know it with how they've played or their record. How have they been able to do it?
You know, Kate, I think this is a testament to a whole team. Right? Not just a team on the field, but this is a team off the field. This is why you draft and develop. This is why you build 1 through 53 on a roster. You just can't have 22 starters. You've got to have the depth in this team to show you how to do it. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to push one deep down the right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 23. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And the Colts will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. That one finds Josh Gals. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, he got crushed on that tackle, and now we can see he's in a good deal of pain out there. We'll need a timeout so he can get some assistance and get off this field. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the... This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, All I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. The Seahawks offense running out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They'll get 18 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. He tucks it and takes off. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Back to throw. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock. Sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts who have it, 2nd and 9. Now Richardson to throw. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have, well, was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
They'll throw on third and long. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Fant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll throw it again. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. A pickup there of 39. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Back to the air on 2nd down. He's got it. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Walker can't fight past that line, and they stop him at the 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He takes a knee, and that's going to run out the final couple seconds of half number 1. That brings us to the break, and it's the Seahawks taking a lead into that visiting locker room. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seahawks returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They pick up 20 yards there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play action on first down. Throwing deep for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Pass play now. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And the Colts will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Third and goal for Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Hey, I get it. You know, there are times as a decision-maker playing quarterback, you take a sack and you cut your losses. But when you get an opportunity in the red zone on third down, you'd love to give your guy on the other end a chance. Because a touchdown, well, we know in the course of outcomes of games, so much more influential than settling for a field goal. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. They've got first down from the 31. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run in 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted! Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Bails out. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing now, Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet. They look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action on first. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. Looking for a throw here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts ready to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down throw here from Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. Down the left sideline he goes. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Colts make it an 11-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Carter on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. They give up the gut to Walker. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This is Walker on second. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. The Colts offense set to head out. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. On first down, it's Richardson. He completes it in traffic. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds a man right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They'll throw again, Richardson. Flush down now to his left. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
Let's be real clear, there is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they've made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes, and it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Throwing it to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Walker now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
To throw here on 1st down. Into the hands of Walker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Seahawks getting closer to their 10th win of the season. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Colts have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now to throw. Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Throwing now. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. 1st and 10. Got to score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Looking to throw it. Complete out to the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. To throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 28. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And the coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force to throw and risk a pick, or just give.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Indy.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know you're fun sun is up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they loving us no more. No R&R's, the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Sugar look a piece, wanna see some more?